Jeez, he's like Rick Tamlin over here.
Yeah. Nice
Should
shot.
I put some money on this and bet on someone?
Oh yeah, you could totally have bet ahead of time.
Damn it, Gregor. God damn it, Tadagub. Aren't you into gambling and shit?
You take 4 damage.
I'm nowhere
from
near you.
No, I take that back. You take
you
10
are.
damage from
No, I'm
the
downstairs,
thrown
remember.
trident.
We're
Okay.
downstairs.
No, you're in the crowd.
So now it has
No,
a
we're
net.
not.
Yeah, he's just got the net now.
Okay,
Your
so I'm gonna take the trident
hmm
and I'm going to. Well, I pull it out of my chest, I guess,
hmm
and then I'm going to break it over my knee, and then hold on to the sharper end that's not the actual trident. That part I'll just throw away.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah,
that
I don't
part I'll
see why
throw
you
behind me.
wouldn't break a trident. I mean, it's just a wooden handle. Yeah, you snapped it over your knee, no problem.
Okay.
So you drop the pointed trident, like the
Well, I don't drop it. I throw it behind me.
you throw the spikes in behind you, and now you have like a short spear.
Yeah, it's like a short spear that I'm going to. I'm assuming I have some kind of like leather strap around my back or something like that. I'll tuck it in.
No, you have like
It's in my loincloth then.
you got a
It's
loin. Stick it into your
A
loincloth.
wooden staff is in my fucking loincloth, yeah.
Okay. All right, you do all this.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, the ogre starts charging you with just him and his net.
Okay.
Shifts his net over to his other hand. What side of you? Which side of you did you have next to the?
My
pillar?
right side.
Your right side. Okay. He starts coming up at you, and he tosses his net at you, which is a hit. You need to make a.
So this pillar's doing nothing for me right now, Neil. Is that what's happening? So next
Well-
time,
LOS
I'm
at all?
floating in the middle of the place, and everything's hitting me because it's totally fine because nothing's different.
Well, because I rolled dice.
Yeah.
With the dice, it hits you.
Nice.
Yeah. Because you had to pull this out and tossed it. And anyway, you need to make a dex check to see if you can escape the net.
Dexterity is what? So D20 plus isn't mine like
D20
16?
plus 14.
14? 21.
Yeah. So you manage to pull yourself out from underneath the net, and he just keeps coming at you. Like, I mean, it takes yourself a turn to like get out from under the net.
He's that far away? Like
Yeah,
he's still
I mean, you
moving
tossed
towards me?
the trident, and then he like started running towards you, tossed the net. It got on you. You managed to get out by the time he gets to you, and
Oh.
he just goes for like a bare like punch at your face, which does give you an attack of opportunity against him if you want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, as he's like reaching to punch me, I'm actually gonna drive my longsword in through under his arm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just like an up and under, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
D20 plus 8,
Yeah,
15.
that's a hit.
And he's a big creature, right? So D12.
Oh yeah, D12 plus 4, because it's not magical.
10.
10. All right. You stab up into him, like cutting deeply into his side, and he gives a roar, and it's actually your turn.
Because that disabled his attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I get a 2 attack, by the way. So I'm gonna, as he's like kind of.
No, you just
getting
get the 1. Attacks of opportunity don't count towards your 2 attacks per round.
Okay. Then I'm going to, like, as he's like looking to punch at me, I'm actually going to swipe my sword at his punching hand. Like, I'm going to cut into his knuckles.
Okay. Called shot hand, penalty of 4 to hit, but it's pretty badass.
D20 plus 4 then?
Yeah.
24.
Oh, yeah.
Single crit. 2d12 plus
Take that
4.
hand off.
19.
Oh, yeah. The hand explodes.
Fist of the North Star shit right here. The hand just basically explodes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Are
you
you
take your
not
sword
done?
and you just like slash into the hand and like cuts up to halfway into his arm, which is like your sword like sticks into him and like rips his hand out.
That's gross.
Yeah, there's blood just like falling everywhere, and he just like tumbles to the ground, like clutching at his arm, and like passes out.
Okay. So then I'm going to stand over him. I'm going to walk over and stand over him.
Hmm.
And I'm going to like address the audience, and then hold my hand up,
Mm-hmm.
As we scream, Vincent,
thumb up or
Vincent.
thumb down.
What do you do with your sword?
With my sword, I'm holding it against his throat.
Okay, so hold on. But, so you drop your shield then?
Well, you said he passed out, right?
Right, he passed out.
So yeah, I just drop my shield, walk over to him. My sword's like pointing down at his throat, and I'm asking for thumb up or thumb down.
Okay, the crowd is cheering, and they. You see the majority of fingers starting to point down.
Okay. So then I take out the wooden the spike.
Mm-hmm.
I put it against his eye socket, and then I stomp down on it.
Oh God.
Oh. It drives through his skull into the ground with a sickening crunch that can be heard throughout the crowd.
Okay. And then
Meanwhile, a cleric is like running out across the field and just like stops in his tracks and then kind of. You didn't notice. You were too busy like looking at the crowd.
right.
Right.
All right. And then I drop my sword and just kind of walk off, as if I dropped the mic.
Right. Just drop the sword, walk away. Okay. And you leave to a roar of Longborn, Longborn, Longborn.
Nice.
Man, we should have bet money on this.
I agree. There'll probably be more time, so it's pretty easy money.
Yeah.
Bragger's voice wins.
So yeah. You take off. The cleric kind of walks back with you and says, "Here, let me tend to your wounds as you're walking."
Thank you, cleric man.
Lays
Cleric man.
heals for you. It's 11 HP back, which brings you to full.
Well, that was easy.
So I find Tugga and I start putting on my shit again.
Poff comes up to you and goes, "Well, that was short."
I'm sorry. I had to
That's
give him
what
the
she
short
said.
end of the stick on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah. He did a pretty good job. He hands you a bag of money, says, "There's your payment. And I guess we could maybe work with you again, but next time, a little less. Yeah. I'd like these things to drag on a little bit longer."
Yes, my bad. I have to be honest with you, he scared me when he was landing all of those aerial attacks, and I saw him try to punch me, so I decided to remove his hand. It was a quick decision. I should have drawn it out longer. I'm sorry.
Garth wasn't really working out too well anyway. It's a shame. Anyway.
Well,
when can you
I'll
schedule
check-
your next battle? In a week sounds good?
You know, unfortunately, we have other things that are bringing our way, but I'd love to send word to you the next time I'm in town, and maybe we can set something up then.
Alright. Alright.
Fantastic. Pop,
You
you've
got
been...
spunk, kid, but you really need to work on your presentation.
I understand. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. Hardly blame
It's his
him for
first time, you know.
I look at Jeff and say PowerPoint. Just continue on.
All right, so I put on my gear, and then I count the gold bag. How much was in the gold bag?
200.
Son of a bitch. I mumble. All right. And then we walk out of there, and I say to the group, do we have anything else we need to do before we make way to go fight a fucking dragon?
Has anyone checked on what's his name's
Did
house?
Yila watch this?
Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry. Yila, and Breger had to pay to sit in the bleachers.
Couldn't we just sit in the other place where he came from?
Okay, I guess you did. Breger specifically said he went to the bleachers.
Oh, I'm way too cheap for that, man.
Okay, and it's only 5 silver.
Okay, I'm going in the bleachers.
Not quite cheap enough.
Not that cheap. Not that cheap.
Tugga, it's funny you should mention that. I actually went to go check on the guards, and they're actually not there. The house seems to be unguarded for the time being.
Guys, want to go swing by and get some sick glasses?
I think we should go quickly.
He's
I'm kinda
probably there.
scared though, because we have Yila with us. I wouldn't want her to come into harm's.
Well, we can have her go get the horses and stuff ready to leave, so we can make a quick exit if you want, and we can just swing by there because we don't have any other pressing matters in town.
All right,
All right, so go tell your friend.
she's probably there.
Okay, what? Is Yeela? Are you okay with this?
I don't really understand what you guys are talking about.
We don't want her to come along if we go see the house.
Was that
You
Yeela
guys
saying
are
that,
going
or
to
was
see
that?
a house?
Okay.
What's happening here?
Okay, Jen, explain to your friend. We're gonna go and start walking towards the house.
Oh, you're just
Abigail,
gonna keep
what's
the
happening?
horses. We're just gonna keep the horses, and we're gonna go get some items to help us on our quests.
So, okay, I'll meet you guys back here in a little while then.
Sure.
Back
Sounds
at the
good.
bar. Okay. Cool. So you guys take off towards Riker's place.
Yep.
Okay. So you get there. It's later in the afternoon because the fight was around 1 or 2, and then there was the healing and the talking, the paying, the traveling around the city. So you get to Riker's place around 4 or 5, and it's middle of winter, so it's getting dark. Guys just passed
Perfect.
winter solstice a few days ago.
Nice.
Neil, I'm level 6, right? Just random question.
Yes, you are level 6.
Okay, thank you.
Abby, you should try the door. Or check for traps and then try the door.
All right, checking for traps.
Are there any windows looking out into the street on the front of the front face of the house?
Yep, on the first and second floor.
Okay.
Abigail, you find no traps.
I find no traps, guys.
Let's go in. Let's do a quick smash and grab. Hopefully.
Are there any people outside that can see us, Neil, walking towards this house?
Yeah, there are a few people standing or walking about.
If we just go in casually and don't talk about it too much, it will seem like it's normal.
All right, I think we need to go in battle order drawn. So Vincent first, I'll go second, and then the 2 elves behind.
Okay.
Sure.
I think we're about to die, but okay.
All right, so I guess Vincent, you open the door.
Yeah.
Door's locked.
Okay, I lockpick it.
Okay, so Abigail bends down and starts playing with
Can
the lock.
Tadagab block the way?
Yeah, we form a human shield around her as she's doing this so they can't
A
see.
demi-human shield. Thank you.
Yes. A people shield.
Our body shield.
A
Yes.
surround of shielding.
Abigail, after about 6 minutes working on this lock, you still can't open it.
Wow, it's really that tight, huh? I feel like there might be magic on it. Can you remove that, Tadagab?
Not right now.
Crap. Well, why don't we just go on to our next quest? You guys want to go check the windows or something? Because this is not working.
Can
That's
you try lockpicking again? I mean, do you still have...
I'm really good at lockpicking. I'm at like 95%, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you like stats and stuff.
65.
65, really?
Yeah,
But no, I'm at
You could be better.
65.
really.
It's not
No,
that
no,
great.
but it says 85 here. With my dexterity gloves.
Open lock says 65. Oh, whoops, sorry, I'm looking at armor. Yeah, you're at 85.
Does it change anything?
Still not 95, though.
Yeah, still did not change anything.
I say, Vincent, why don't you just knock on the door?
Sure. Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there? I do that with my ventriloquism ability.
So a few moments later, you see one of the curtains open to the side, and Riker peer out, and then you hear him shout through the doorway, "Do you guys really want to pick a fight in the middle of the city?"
No fighting, just a question.
And ask it.
You want to help us kill a dragon, you can keep all the treasure.
No.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You just want the sword back, is that it?
I just want the sword.
Are we going to have to fight to the death all the time then, until one of us dies?
I let you guys go last time. But I don't want any trouble here in the city. This is my place of residence, and things could get unfavorable.
Are you familiar with the man by the name of Uncle Oris? Can we talk? Can you just let us in? I promise we're not going to fight.
I don't know any man by the name of Uncle Oris.
Do you know Dalamar?
Yes. Who doesn't know Dalamar? Know of him.
We seek to be able to free Dalamar of a curse by slaying a dragon. If you aid us in this, you could be in good favor with Dalamar. Are you sure you do not want to help us kill this dragon?
Like Dalamar would be cursed or even need you to help him slay anything. Come back with a
Well.
more probable story next time.
Dalamar is working with angels in a Armageddon quest against demons, and this dragon holds the eye that can stop the Armageddon.
He chuckles.
Yeah.
Get out of here before I have to send you away.
All right. You have yourself a nice evening, Riker.
Bye. I wink at him.
There's a door. You can't see him.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
but
do
she winks
this.
anyways.
Scared for a moment.
I say I winked at you.
What do you guys do?
Well, I walk
Oh.
off, I guess.
I guess whatever, broskies.
I like the
Yeah.
idea, though, of him on the other side of the door with, like, the ding, 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 ding. She's, like, trying to lockpick it. Like, ding, ding, ding. And then we just go, like, what do you want? Can we talk? No. All right. You want to fight a dragon? No. Okay.
Oh god.
Tried to lockpick our way into your house. It's good luck you got here.
You do not
Yes,
need to
they,
change them. They are quite effective.
That's the new Locksmith 2000, is it? Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm just walking away too. I was going to
Okay.
start something, but never mind.
You guys head back to the bar. Your elf friend is there, and she's got the horses, and she said, "Did you get what you needed?"
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, about as good
Okay.
as we could hope.
Okay. So where is this dragon?
Where is that dragon, actually? I'm so bad with names.
It's
Where
south
is
of
this
Ellsberg
breaker?
in the Blackwater Swamp.
Blackwater Swamp, exactly. We killed a Hydra there. Okay.
Is
Onward,
that far from
friends.
here?
Oh, it's
Yes,
a good,
very far.
good trip. It'll take
Yeah,
about a
it's
week and a
gonna
half.
be a long time before we free your friends. It's gonna be a long time.
She sighs, seems a little disappointed.
I mean, guys,
Who
you-
wants to? How are you gonna? She doesn't have a horse. Do you guys want to buy her a horse? Is she gonna ride double with someone? Is she gonna hide?
Neal,
the city?
I'm actually gonna draw this. Can you clean the slate thing here with the? I'm gonna show you.
Draw the formation we're in.
I will. I'm gonna show you.
wait, guys.
Yeah.
Do we
Alright, hang on.
actually want to bring
Hang on.
her along for a dragon slaying
So-
quest?
This is like
Sure.
my horse, and this is on it. Okay.
Wait,
I
wait.
don't want her to
where are you
die,
drawing?
guys.
Hang on. This is
the
Tugabut's
bottom left
wagon.
quadrant.
Tugabut's in a big wagon like this, and there's a horse-drawn horse thing. Now, Abigail is on a horse that's like this, and Abigail sits like this, okay? But I want you to watch. Eula, I guess, could just kind of, like, scissor. That's it. That's all I want to draw.
Okay.
I don't think you guys want to travel like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's up to Abigail and Eula. That's not up to us.
Very forward-thinking region of the kingdom. Anything is possible here.
I just don't think it would be comfortable for long distances.
Yeah. It's more of a short-term kind of thing.
How do I draw freely? This is annoying. I don't
You gotta
understand.
click on the
Oh,
pen.
freehand. Here you go. No, what the hell?
You gotta click on the pen. Anyways, you guys want to sleep here for the night? Or you want to leave now?
We should definitely leave now.
All right, let's go. I hop on the wagon and ask if wants to jump on the wagon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did anyone take notes on her name, or have you all really forgotten?
Eula.
no, it's Yula.
I'm just doing the thing where I don't remember anyone's name.
It's
in-game.
Yila. But guys, and Yila, do you really want to come with us, or would you rather wait for us to be done with this quest and then go save everyone? I just don't want you to
I
get.
don't want to fight a dragon, but I would like to. I'd rather travel with someone I know than stay in this new city by myself.
We could just put, you know her name, whatever her name is, next to in the town, and then she could just stay there, and we'll pick her up after we kill the dragon, and then we'll go on our merry way.
All right.
Yilo, what was your trade before you came out here?
My father was a baker.
She could bake us a really hot cake to throw at the dragon.
She was going to be very useful in
The
the coming
hottest
days.
cake ever.
Can she actually? I ask you, like, are you able to cook for us?
Yes.
And we just acquired the party cook.
I think you might be of value to us, accompanying us, cooking our meals on a nightly basis or daily basis.
High in protein, though. And really delicious.
Brager and Abigail can help you hunt. And then you can just cook.
Okay. So you guys take off towards Evenfar, south of Valesburg, and that's a long journey. Do we want to?
Yeah, it's been about 53 minutes. We could take a break if you want to, then we can just pop up wherever you decide. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll take our final break here in hour 2, going into hour 3, and I don't know, maybe we'll be fighting a dragon today, so we'll see. We'll see you guys after the break. All right, guys, welcome back to hour number 3, the final hour here on week 16 of Roleplay. We are traveling eastward, back to Evenfar.
Mm-hmm. So it takes you about a week and a half, give or take. No one's really counting that closely, to get back to Evenfar. Might even take you 2 weeks. But eventually, you get to Valesburg, where we'll pick up at Valesburg, unless you wanted to stop off at your city first, Tuttigub.
Oh, fuck that. I don't have any money. We go, like, opposite, out on the outskirts of that town.
Okay. So you guys get to Valesburg, which is just a day and a half away from Evenfar. Is there anything you want to do in Valesburg, or?
We could go... Do we want to talk to Dalamar and Uncle Oris about said dragon, or?
Yeah, we can make sure we have the quest right and everything. Why wouldn't we? We're
Because the
here
letter
already.
said, I need help. Save me, like, help me with this. We don't go and be like, hey.
I don't know. We should make sure we know what they want us to get. They just said a dragon eye. Like, do we know it's the dragon that we know about? What if it's another dragon? What if it's somewhere else?
It just said dragon eye.
I think some hand of fate has given us many options, and it was for us to choose which one we wanted to take. It's
All
kind
right,
of just a
philosophical
passion
Ryan.
for
What
us.
have you done with Breger? I don't care either way. We can just go straight up kill dragon if you guys want.
What do you think, Breger?
I think we go for the dragon.
Fuck it. Let's go to the fucking dragon.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys blaze through Valesburg. The mayor tries to talk to you,
Blaze
but
through
you have no
Valesburg.
time for him. You get to Evenfar a couple days later, and put the elf friend in a hotel for a night. Do you want to head out into the swamp during the day or during the night?
I'm going to consult my dragon book. Does it say that they prefer night or day?
Oh yeah, the dragon book. That's right.
Let's take a
The
look.
dragon book.
Yeah, you've had a couple weeks to look through the book while you travel.
Yeah, so I know this, but I just need you to tell me what I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking if there's anything else you might want to know.
Weaknesses.
No, they don't prefer night or day. They sleep for days at a time, or they'll hang out for days at a time.
What about alligators, though?
It's not in the
'Cause
book.
those will be on the
Signs
on
of
the
its
swamp.
lair, like if I can know where it sleeps or approach it that way, something like that.
Shouldn't have put that book away. They prefer swamps. They'll nest in caves or, usually some sort of structure where you can like put things and there's only one entrance. But it could be an abandoned building. It'd have to be a big building, or a cave, or any other sort of, clearly defined nesting area. Dragons are too big for trees, but I bet they would sit in a tree if they could.
Okay. So I'm sharing this with them as we journey, I guess. But I'm saying we should look for a structure that it would nest in and hopefully catch it asleep, preferably.
Mm.
And just
then you could
extract the eye and get the fuck out.
Oh no, kill the shit out of
Oh,
it.
we're fucking killing this dragon,
Yeah,
Abigail.
kill the crap out of that
We
thing.
can't just be like, sir, can we just cut out your eye? Strike a deal here?
I bet you wouldn't even notice. Alright, let's go.
Before we head
Right.
out, I'll go over and bless Vincent with the sign of Jexel, and I'll cast what I just messaged you, Neil, and then do the same thing to myself. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I string my bow in anticipation of battle.
Samesies. We should spread out though, so you can't reach all of us at the same time.
And then you guys just head into the swamp.
To the swamp we go.
Okay.
Yeah, we stay the perfect amount of space away so we don't get hit by either a tail swipe or a flame breath. We stay the perfect distance away.
Jeff would have read that black dragons do not breathe fire; they breathe acid.
An acid breath.
Fuck you,
Also,
Neil.
you have no idea how big of a tail swipe would be, or you're not very sure about the size of the breath weapon. So
Okay.
We should have bought an amulet of acid's resistance for 10,000 gold pieces.
Nah.
meh. All right. So you guys just head you put her in a hotel and you head out right away.
I say, have food ready for us when we get back.
Do you ride horses out, or do you just trudge through the swamp?
Can the horses make it through the swamp?
Horses could, but your wagon couldn't.
Yep. Let's fucking walk it.
Okay.
Yeah, walking's fine.
So you guys start walking through the swamp. It is late afternoon because you got it. You did this right as you got into town.
Sure.
And you're not in. You're in the swamp maybe 20 minutes when you see a very large creature flying kind of off the ways a bit, circling kind of over something a ways away.
I usher signal everyone to duck down, and we observe it.
It seems to be circling something maybe a mile off, and then it kind of dips below because there's trees in the swamp, so it dips below some trees and disappears.
All right,
Do you guys have
head
any?
in that direction.
Do you guys have any plans on how to stop him from flying around forever? It's kind of like the same problem with levitation and the other dude.
Right, yeah, I could definitely see this turning into a 2-on, well, only me and Abby being able to attack.
Well, if me and Vincent don't have to do anything, I'm okay with that.
Just saying, get the throwing knives out or whatever.
Oh, I'll throw knives at it.
Yeah, the idea should be to get it to land, which
Hopefully we
Let's
find
do
it
this.
somewhere enclosed so it can't just fly.
Did your book tell you if you liked something in particular, like some type of food, like the Hydra?
it's a great question. I'll have to recall my memory, Neil.
They eat basically. They are fond of eels, especially giant varieties. They also hunt for red meat. but they like to pickle it by letting it lie in ponds within their lair for days before eating it.
Well,
They can eat almost anything, although they prefer to primarily dine on fish, mollusks, and other aquatic creatures.
I think we should definitely try to find it when it's in its lair, if that's, like, fight it when it's there, because typically that would be a cave, right, Vincent? Do you
Yes,
recall your memory?
or a structure.
Okay.
So let's
Music
let's lie
also,
low and-
magic also works on it. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
So plan your spells accordingly, please, and or hopefully you have, I guess, right?
The spells are ready.
Good. Magic will work on it as long as it's not too old.
Understood.
Okay.
All right, so let's start making our way over there. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that if we're going to try and catch it in its lair and it's flying right now, we can just observe it and maybe hunt some food that it likes while we're waiting for it to go back in its lair.
I agree. +1.
So what are we doing?
If we're going to wait for it to quit flying, like to go into its lair so we can kind of trap it and make sure it doesn't fly everywhere while we're fighting, we can just hunt some food while we wait for it to fly back in.
Well, it might have done that already, right? It ducked down below our view into the cave. And if
Did
it
it?
pickles its food, I'm not sure we'll... I mean, we could definitely try the food thing, yeah.
We could search for an eel in the swamp, maybe.
An eel for a dragon?
That's what it said it likes to
That's
eat.
what Neil said.
Really?
Giant
Yeah.
eels.
Okay. Sure, we could try that.
Alright. Let's try to find a giant eel.
Do I have any knowledge of giant eels?
No, you're not. You're a woodsy person. You're not a swampy person.
Red meat might be easier
Yeah.
to find. We can
Let's
just kill.
look for that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
So we can still see the dragon flying around.
No, it dipped below the tree line.
You guys want to go see what it's doing? Or like, I don't know. What if we caught it in its lair or something?
Right. Okay. Well, how about we just wait a little bit, see if it starts flying, and if it doesn't, if we don't see it again in like an hour, we can just approach. It's only a mile away.
Sure.
Okay.
So in that hour that we're waiting, we can just hunt something on the land, like a deer or something.
Just want to get kills on your little character sheet, don't you?
No, I just want the red meat.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you guys go out hunting. In the swamp for red meat.
Yep.
Okay, you start looking around. Brigger, pretty quickly your elf eyes spot a rabbit darting to and fro on a little island.
Nice. I will shoot at the rabbit.
With your bow of accuracy, so no range penalties. Go for roll. Roll
What
to
do
hit.
I roll?
You roll a d20 plus 8.
13.
13 will hit a rabbit.
Okay.
Roll your d8 for damage, just for shits and giggles.
Well, I get a plus something too.
Just for giggles.
just for the giggle. It's still dead.
Yeah, you get a +2 to hit you, or +2 to damage. It dies. It's enough.
I
But
guess
barely.
rabbit meat, boys.
You barely killed the bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's dead? That didn't look like the strongest.
I know I shot it in the ear, but I think it's dead from fright.
Yeah.
Luckily,
I
your
mean,
arrow was the size of the rabbit. So
Yeah.
All right, so get the deer. Or bunny.
yeah, sorry, not the deer.
So
Now we need like 40 more of those to fucking feed this thing. Congratulations, guys.
We should start making it marinate so it likes it better.
how long did that take me to kill the bunny?
not that long. You found it right away.
Okay.
Then again, what about you? Oh no, dragons don't speak, right? Or
They might.
do they?
I think they might.
They
Vincent?
might.
You should command it eyeless and see if it gives us advice.
To drop your eye.
Lose eye. Remove eye.
Well, I can't just shout up in the air, otherwise one of you might just pluck out your eye, and that won't be good.
He says that we all remove our eyes. Our characters we're
Let's,
not blind. Luckily,
let's just
Vincent can still fight because he has blind fighting.
Let's start just walking towards his lair and see if we see him.
Okay. So
With
you
the
guys spend
rabbit.
about half an hour trudging through this swamp, and you see a ruined building made out of stone. It looks like it might have been a temple or something, and it's kind of like half fallen into a bog. Like there's a little bit of a rise out of like that comes out of the water, and the building's kind of seated on it, but it's kind of tilted off to the side, and some of the columns have fallen down. It almost looks, well, I mean, like, there's a lot of columns that surround it, and then walls on the inside of the column. Some of them have toppled. The roof is like caved in at one point. The front door is open, and a bunch of like the blocks that stood in the front once upon a time are knocked out of the way. It's a super old building.
Abigail, I want you to very, very sneakily go in there and see if the dragon slumbers. And if it does, come out and get us, and we'll go in and do it.
Is this about where we saw the dragon circling?
Could be. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it. Sneakily with all my abilities mixed in together. With the stealth, the move silently, the
Move silently.
detect
map.
noise, hide in the shadows, find traps hidden
Do you have
in the
do you have anything to
swamp.
mask your scent though? Maybe the dragon will smell you.
Oh, good point. Do
can-
Predator. Cover yourself in mud.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can.
Yeah. Smell like the
myself.
swamp.
Sure, I'll smell like the swamp. Maybe I
So
should put rabbit
she's literally
blood on
mudding
me.
herself.
Yeah,
She's
I
mudding.
literally just, before she even says yes to it, I just grab a bunch of mud and throw it at her.
I take the rabbit's blood and I do 2 lines under my eyes.
Yeah, she does 2 lines of rabbit's blood.
Mhm.
Yep.
She snorts 2 lines of rabbit's blood. And then
It's very menacing.
Okay, so Abigail starts sneaking up towards the building. You guys stay pretty far back, right?
Yeah.
behind a
Okay.
shrubbery.
Abigail, you start sneaking towards the building. You don't really hear anything at first, but you're still pretty far off. And it's hard to move quietly when you're like sloshing through a swamp. You can, do it a little bit, but it's still pretty rough.
I have 70% in move silently. Just saying.
Yes.
Yes, but the swamp has 100% in. There's water everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Water, moss, algae, all that shit.
And it's slippery and you can't really see down below, so sometimes Anyway, you eventually make it to land and start climbing out of the bog, but you still can't see in the building from where you are. You walk up to the first column and you hear a large creature breathing inside.
Alright, I'll go back to my friends. I don't care.
Okay, you just turn around and start heading back.
Yeah.
Okay, we see her coming back.
You see her start coming back towards you
I
guys.
do like this.
All right, gang. What's our battle strategy?
We
So I
fucked
think
this
it's in
shit
there.
apart, Jeff. Let's go.
Hang on. Elves,
Tie it.
you're our range attack. You're going to hang in the back. Tugabut and I are going to go to the front. It's important that we spread out. This thing does have acid spray. It's like
Indeed.
the pretty dinosaur from Jurassic Park. It's a movie you may or may not have seen. It's going to be pretty bad shit, so do the best you can to avoid it. Good luck, and let's get that eyeball. All right, ready?
Break.
Break.
And break. All right, we fan out, Neal, and approach quietly, like
Okay.
as much as we possibly can.
All right, you guys start approaching, and it becomes readily apparent that it's not quiet. Between the two of you and your plate mail and the slippery, rocks and wood underneath, you like keep stumbling and sloshing, and soon enough you see a long reptilian neck like peeking out the front door towards you guys, and it spots you.
And it has the head of an emu.
No, it looks like a black dragon.
Oh, okay, Neal.
Sorry,
I thought we were fighting a giant emu. Okay, all right, that changes things.
my bad. I should have been describing this stuff better. Let's roll for initiative.
You know what? I think because of that one that I'm staring at, Bregor, you got this, buddy.
Do it, Brigger.
Roll with all the shit that you've got, man.
Okay.
Oh god. I'm really nervous for this fight.
Damn it,
Oh
Bregor.
god, Brigger.
Brigger, you worthless fuck.
I can't roll well under stress.
The dragon crawls out of the lair, out of the abandoned building, screeches loudly, and jumps into the air. Or jumps into the air and spreads its wings and starts flying.
Great.
Well, we get an attack of opportunity, I assume, don't we?
Not an attack of opportunity, but it is your turn.
Why wouldn't we? It's flying.
Because you're like 60 feet away from it.
And they can't shoot their bow and arrows 60 feet?
But you don't get an attack of opportunity for him just turning to your back. It's like a melee thing only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's when
I
someone
will
supposes a
shoot
weak
my
point in
bow.
the melee.
At the dragon. Making sure not to hit the eyeball.
This sounds horrible, guys.
She says now, after 2
Yeah,
weeks
what the
of travel.
fuck, Abigail? What do you...
I don't know, it's a huge
Way to bring
thing.
morale down.
a good idea.
Christian,
Do you guys spend your turn
Don't
arguing?
open-
No,
I attack with my bow. I attack with my bow.
Do it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
D20 plus 8.
This is not
Plus 1
a
for flank attack.
Oh,
26.
26. Boom.
Oh, wow, 26.
Oh
Seriously?
shit. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Awesome.
We fucked them up!
And then he
E8.
does 1 fucking damage.
8.
He forgot to mention, Neil, he actually shot a line shot. It has a rope at the back of the arrow, so now the dragon...
That shot was meant to circle the dragon's neck twice,
Right.
embed itself into the neck, and then bring his head towards the earth.
Yeah, and then Vincent can climb on it and
That's
like.
the shot I was going for there.
You did 8?
Yep.
Okay.
Dragon's dead. Nice.
It was a baby dragon.
Was over in pain.
Sneaks into the dragon's flank as it gains altitude. Abigail?
8 d20s, and it does... he rolls 8 ones off of all.
I'm gonna shoot at it as well. So it's d20 plus 6, right? Or is there a bonus of some kind?
6. No, d20 plus 6.
17.
17 is a... Well, you hit its side, but the arrow just comes up, bink, and falls off the dragon. And plummets towards the ground.
Yes, we need an 18, guys.
Talk about.
I'm gonna cast this, Neil, around us.
Okay. Tuttigub starts chanting, and you feel a warm energy flow through you all.
A warm energy flows through me, Neil?
Yes.
Did he fart?
You feel warmer.
Okay.
He's making us all
Does
urine.
it smell different?
No. No.
All right, for my turn then, I'm going to just pull up my shield and fan out a little bit more and try to take cover under like a tree or something like that.
Okay. Just want to double check this spell. Okay, so Tuttigub spell gives you all +1 to hit.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, so the dragon's turn. He starts, circling towards you guys. It takes him a little while to circle because he's so big. And as he gets closer, oh, that's just the opposite of isn't it?
Darkness is the opposite of light. Yeah.
What? GHI.
Cool.
Hold on. Dragons are complicated creatures, my friend.
No, there's an advertisement on Team Liquid for Latino girls that I can shop for. Go with age, beginning, and ending.
Top Ed's gonna make that money, man.
That's a sick advertisement. amolatina.com.
The dragon starts flying towards you guys and casts a spell all around.
Dragonius Latulius! And noodles start falling from the sky.
Okay,
Big
nope.
spaghetti.
He starts making a pass towards you guys and belts out acid at Bregor. What's the... I'm just trying to figure out the area of effect. I haven't used dragons in forever.
Tell me about it.
How much does it miss by?
You should make a saving throw versus breath weapon. So should maybe Abigail, if I can figure this out. That's going to be BW on your sheet, which is a 13 or higher.
13 out of just the 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a normal D20, 13 or higher.
Nice.
Nice.
He actually deflects it back by spinning his bow and arrow so fast that it sprays it back up at the dragon. I've seen it in Japanese films and Korean films. What do you
My
think of that?
preferred move is just shooting it right off my breastplate back into him, but that works too.
The Iron Man too.
The dragon flies off, saying, "I do not expect."
It hits the Bregor seal or the Beargor seal.
You drew yourself. Yeah.
Just charges up the breastplate.
It's like a Care Bear.
No. Beargor, he doesn't want to be like a Care Bear.
A Care
Makes
Bear of death.
Makes for a pretty bad emblem because it died super easy, didn't it? You just kind of hacked at it up against a tree.
Yeah, but it was in a weakened state since we had it up
Like,
against
what's
the
that emblem mean? You're like, that was my friend that I had for a day. before I
most
pissed
powerful
him off
bear.
and had to kill it. Took me about 10 minutes to make it into a jacket. I may or may not still be wearing. I can't really remember. But I drew this picture and had it put on a plate. Cost me a couple gold
Yeah.
to remind me of the 28-hour friendship that I had with this bear.
You know, it was short and sweet.
It meant a lot to Bregor.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, isn't that a 20, Neil, since he's blessed?
Plus 1 to fear saves.
Oh, it's only fear?
Yeah, this is a breath weapon. Oh, here we go.
It says, and any saving throw rolls, they must... Oh, right, you're right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Neil
Is something still going to happen to me even though I rolled a 19? Like, I lose a level from this acid?
The acid
No,
reverts
it's
you
just
back to
the-
a childlike
it's
state,
breath-
a scarred, ugly child.